Everybody's heard about the infamous 3-2-1 ribs, right? What you mean, infamous like El Guapo, man? Hey, I'm a fan of ribs just like anybody else, but I'm not trying to eat pulled pork falling off a stick at a cookout. I could grab a handful of pulled pork and jam it in my word hole if I wanted to, but I don't. I want ribs. I want that rib you could take one bite out of, wag in front of the dog, and say, looky here what I got. Pork sickles that stay on, boy. Welcome back to Everett Barbecue. I'm Joe Everett, and today I'm going to show you how to make the best 3-2-1 ribs you've ever seen on the Masterbuilt Gravity Series 560. I scored this 2-pack of ribs at Meyer, so shout out Ribs, shout out Tupac, and shout out Mr. Meyer, my 4th grade teacher. Respect. You guys already know we're trimming these spare racks down to a St. Louis cut because we got love for even cooking and St. Louis, Missouri. We're cutting off that sternum, getting rid of that skirt, trimming up those sides so there ain't no flappies and no bone shards. I'm not trying to get all chewy chomp, so that back membrane's gotta go. They can stargaze from the trash can, Buster. I know you like the looks of that. These racks are so squared off you could set your watch to them. But look out, it's avocado oil time for that binder. Flashing that AP rub on the backside and letting everybody know that we showed up to party. You know it's the return of the Mac, because Everett Barbecue Rub is back. Click that show more so you can make this rub at your house. Otherwise, you bound to drizz out. Now it's time to give old Chaz Michaels a call and start cranking that burning. Okay, we're smoking ribs today, so I'm going to go with a small amount of hickory on the bottom and then a good store of cherry. Hey, you. Say it with me now. Tumbleweed time, gang. Slide it all the way to the back. I'm going to shoot for 200 here. Here are our spare ribs, all nice and sweated up. Also going to fill up a water pan because I forgot to do that. Holy cow, Joe. It's amateur hour at Everett Barbecue. Yeah. Be right back with that water pan, fellers. Okay. Just going to slide that fella right in there. All right, y'all, behave. You know what it is, we're going 3 hours as low as we can, get a nice bark set on that thing and some smoke thrown in those ribs. We're gonna buy them 2 tickets to tender time. Okay, it's been an hour and a half. I think it's time for a progress report. I doubt we'll need a spritz, but I'm always on hand. You ain't gonna catch me slipping. Oh yeah. Crust there is really nice. I'm glad I checked because it does need a spritz just on this meaty end. There's a lot of pullback already on that. Concerned? Yeah, I'm a little concerned. Ready with the spritzer? Always. Apple cider vinegar, water, apple juice. 1 part each. Okay team, evasive action. It's a lot further along than I'd like. It has been 30 minutes. We're ready to spritz, but I'm gonna move these up. Both these racks are crusted. So at this point, I'm gonna move this guy just up to the top there. All right, come with me, sir. Okay, they're feeling pretty good. Hooah! All of this has crusted, by the way. Roughly an hour to go. They're gonna fall apart on me. Only time will tell. Moving right along, we've got about 20 minutes left in this first 3-hour stage. Moving up to the top rack. Woof. Yeah, there's pullback on this small rack. And not a ton of pullback on the larger rack. Gonna give those bad boys about 20 more minutes, throw them in a wrap for 2, cook them for another 1. You think on that. It's wrap 30. It's starting to crack, if you can see. I'm totally blind from the sun and the foil, but you know. Anywho, leave that there and put some of this butter down and get to work. Getting a little dry on that end, but otherwise this looks really nice. Okay, wrap 30. Back on there going. Okay, that kicks off our 2-hour foil nap. Next time we see each other, it'll be for the glaze phase. All right, our 2-hour foil nap is done. Tender Tahn ETA 1 hour. I'm gonna go ahead and drain the juice within. And if you are really gonna pursue this 3-2-1 method, I believe you gotta use gloves. Don't let me catch you out there doing tongs, ripping these things up because they're just too tender to move. Same process here, just get rid of the excess. "30 minutes worth of cooking down my own wrap, and then the last 30 minutes we're gonna glaze it with the render plus a little bit of lilies." Memphis! Okay, crew, last 30 minutes, Operation Glaze phase. Have a look at those buttes. Yeah, that crust is nice and set. Yeah, I'm pleased with these. I'm gonna try and get the sides there. For the bones, for the bones. Doggy say what? Okie doke. 30 more minutes, no stop on this train. Destination tender time. Well, Masterbuilt put a pretty wicked glaze on there. I thought there'd be more pullback, to be honest, but we'll see on the actual taste test. Okay, these look pretty doggone good. Go ahead and give them the slice time they deserve. Pretty confident that glaze is going to stay on. Yeah, these are just one strokers. Yeah, I think the old Masterbuilt did a pretty doggone good job. Let's flip these dudes and see where we're at with the Big Daddy rack. Nice. Just took it slow the whole way. Cranked it up to about 250 towards the end on the glaze. Oh man. I'm pretty pleased with that one. Shout out Masterbuilt, eh? This is from the smaller rack. Should be overdone as heck. Should be falling off the bone. Well, doggy, looky here what I got. Stayed on. Really good bite through. Well, how about that crust on the backside? I think the key here is that first 3-hour phase was super slow. Our temps were just hovering around 200. Phase 2 was where we really got down to cooking in that full wrap with the honey, brown sugar, and the butter. For 30 minutes, I let it cook off that wrap, let the moisture evaporate, set back in the crust, and in that last 30 minutes I made a glaze with Lily's hot smoky barbecue sauce combined with honey and a little bit of our render from the wrap. And basically after 6 long hours of cooking, hey, be happy to know you. I don't know how much of a barbecue experiment this is, probably more of a proof or just investigatory journalism here, but I think 3-2-1 is a tried and true method if you do it the right way, and in general any cook, just follow what the meat's trying to tell you. Shout out second membrane. I'm about to call it. I'm plating up at least 5 of them and some beans, toast, tater salad, deuces. Welcome to the backyard. I got some criticism on the old GooTube saying you keep talking about the backyard and you just do films in your driveway and in your garage. You asked for it, you got it. White claws and all, fool. This is backstage, for better or for worse. We got a bunch of brushwood, we're gonna be at it all night. Thanks a bunch for watching this video. If you want any more like it, ring that bell, click subscribe, join my tribe, jump in the backyard, hang with my gang, and get to cooking with us. You know it's real good food when you're checking the camera readout to see if it's on your face. So good, almost choked on my own spit, a la Ricky Bobby. Don't you put that on me, Ricky Bobby. Did a bird poopy on this? I never. Welcome back to Everett Barbecue. I'm Joe Everett, and today we're doing 3-2-1 ribs on the Masterbuilt Gravity Series, and we're gonna make sure they don't end up like hammered dog turds. They're fixing to fall apart. We'll be on them.